Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Happy, what is it? Wednesday. Here's the thing. I usually go live on Monday. So I was about to say Monday and then I had to stop myself. Happy Wednesday. If you are watching live, go ahead and type in live in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and type in replay. Okay. As you all know, right? True to fashion. This is going to help the algorithm when you type in replay so that whoever missed it can boost the algorithm up. Hello, Facebook users. So today we're going to talk about where to find money to start investing, okay? And why am I doing this live, okay? Every time I start a live, I always say, why am I doing this? There's a reason, right? The main reason why I'm doing this live is because a lot of you out there, you understand, hey there, hello, you understand that investing is a way to multiply your money. Type in a one in the chat if you agree, right? You understand that, hey, I can either put in my time for money, I can go clock in or exchange my time, exchange my services for money. Hi, Stephanie, right? Or, right, I can have my money work for me. And I know that investing is a way to have my money work for me. However, I'm a little intimidated because I feel like I need hundreds of thousands of dollars, or I need tens of thousands of dollars, or I need millions of dollars to be able to get started, which is okay. I mean, if you have six figures and you want to start your investments, your investments are going to take off really fast, right? Because you're already at the six figures. So it's going to be very easy for you to hit the seven figures. But at the end of the day, right? You don't need that much money to start your investments. And second, the money that you're looking for, okay? Those of you writing notes, I want you to listen real close, right? The money that you're looking for is already in front of you. I'm going to repeat that, okay? The money that you're looking for is already in front of you. And that's what this live is about. I'm going to talk to you about what exactly does that mean. Kat, what do you mean the money's in front of me? I mean, I don't see it, right? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you see it. Hi, love. Hola. How you doing? Okay. So with that being said, right? 100%. I'm going to repeat that. I haven't even finished the sentence. 100% of my clients who work with me and find money to invest, right, was finding money that was already in front of them. So I want somebody to write in the chat, the money that I want to start my investments is already in front of me, okay? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm not going to tell you how to go learn a new skill, how to go take this class, although you could take this certification. You know, the tech industry is booming right now. So if you want to go and get your tech certificates and you want to go learn AI and you want to learn a new skill, I'm not going to stop you from that. But the money that you need to start your investment is already in front of you. Why? Money is energy. Somebody write it in the chat. Money is energy. Kat, what do you mean by that? Money is a currency, Michael, just like a current, right? Think about all the words we have for money, right? Cash flow, right? What's another one? Currency, right? Feels like water, right? And so money is always flowing. And one thing we know about energy, I'm about to take you to physics class real quick. One thing we know about energy is energy can never be created or destroyed. I'm going to repeat that. Energy can never be created or destroyed. And so what does that mean for you? If money is energy, that means it cannot be created and it cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. And so the money that you need is either in your own bank account and you're not able to see it. It's in some bank account or some account that you forgot about, or it's in someone else's account and you simply have to create that exchange of value to bring the money to you. I got ahead of myself now, right? I'm going deep. This is the type of stuff I talk to my one-on-one clients about, or those who are in my programs, okay? But anyways, I wanted to give you a little bit of glimpse, all right? So I see a lot of people just came on, all right? Money is energy. Money is currency. That's right, Stephanie, right? Money is energy. It must always be flowing, right? Money is flowing. Cash flow, right? Okay, all right, beautiful. So who is this young lady coming in here with all this energy and she's got her African jewelry on, right? Who is she? Well, my name is Katiana Carre, all right? Katiana Carey, or Cat for short, right? I am a certified money coach. What does that mean? I help you understand the language of money in order to redefine the way that you handle your money, the way that you manage your money, the relationship you have with money, in order to redirect your entire financial trajectory. Okay. And so get ready to learn about the language of money and get ready to shift your mind around money and get ready to see how easy investing is. Okay. So let me share a little story with you about how easy it is to find the money. You guys ready for a story? Okay. Now, actually, before I get into the story, how many of you are excited about my webinar happening on Saturday? Actually, my workshop on Saturday. Okay. I know I've been flooding your emails. I've been flooding your Reels timeline. All right. If you have not yet registered, I'm going to put the link here, right? Before I tell you the story, I'm going to put the link. Go ahead and click on the link right here, okay? Go ahead and click on the link below to register for Saturday's workshop, okay? I don't even need to tell you what's happening on Saturday's workshop. You already know it's going to be good, but I'm going to talk to you about it a little bit later. Okay, so let's get back to the story, okay? So this young lady, we're going to call her Martha, okay? Because remember last live, I told you that I can't use people's names, right? Because I deal with people's money. And, I have my fiduciary responsibility to protect people's identity and money, right? So we're going to call her Martha, okay? So Martha came to me. She actually signed up for 3 sessions. I have a 3-session package. I don't offer it to just anybody, but I could see that she wanted it, okay? So she came on with 3 sessions, and within those 3 sessions, we planned out her entire finances. And we realized that in order for her to get to her goals, her financial freedom number, okay? We talked about the financial freedom number yesterday in our lives. So if you missed that little part, go ahead and watch the live after this one is done, okay? All right? It's only about 20 something minutes, so it's not even that long. So you can watch the live. But we talked about the financial freedom number because like yesterday, we said that everybody wants to be financially free, but what does financial freedom look like for you? And so we did the calculations, right? And we found out that she needed to put $500 a month in order to get her to her financial freedom number by the time that she retires, okay? And so, for her, it was a little uncomfortable for her because it's not that she didn't have the money, but she was a little bit uncomfortable because she felt that if she was putting 500, right, then things would be a little tight for her. And so I said, all right, let's get creative. Let's find some money. So I did an exercise with her, okay? And part of the exercise, and I'm not going to give away the whole exercise, but part of the exercise is to find old money, okay? And so what does that mean? Old 401k. Type in a 7 in the chat if you have a 401k from an old job, right? From your 20s, from your late 20s, from your 30s, right? If you had a 401k where there's a little bit of money in there and you don't even know what's going on with the 401k. You just know you have an old 401k. Talk to me in the chat. Type in a 7 in the chat if you've ever had a 401k or if you have an old 401k of some sort. So come to find out, she had an old 401k and I asked her about it and I said, how much money is in your old 401k? And she said, Kat, I'm not really sure. I don't think there's much money in there. There might be like maybe $1,000 in there. And I'm like, well, to be honest with you, even if it's just $1,000, right? And you take hello, we've got a lot of people coming on today. Hello, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are here to find the money. Okay, long story short. Sorry, back to the story, right? So I said, okay, $1,000, that's $1,000 head start for your investments. Instead of coming out of pocket $500 for the next 2 months, you're already ahead with $1,000. So did you know she went looking for the 401k? I told her exactly how to find the 401k, right? I gave her the step-by-step. She did her homework. Did you know she had almost $7,000 in that 401k? All right. And so she was like, Kat, I didn't even know I had this money sitting around. By the way, I completely forgot about that 401k. I knew I had a 401k, from this old job, and it was so long ago. She hadn't been at that job for like 10, 15 years. I may be exaggerating. Maybe it's closer to 10, right? But for years, she hadn't been at that job. And that money was just out of sight, out of mind, right? She's like, you know what? There's probably $1,000 in there. No, there was almost $7,000 in there. So guess what happened? She was able to max out her Roth IRA for the entire year because she found this money that was already there. Type in a 9 in the chat if you would love for something like that to happen to you, right? Think about what are the things that are already there, old 401ks, right? Money, unclaimed money, right? Old savings, right? Even finding $200 in a coat, right? There is money all around you. So I want you to ask yourself tonight, right? Where is the money? Okay. How do I phrase this question? What money do I have around me that I'm not seeing? Okay. Where is the money that I need? Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Right? Think about these things. All right. And so I wanted to share that little story. Okay. So tonight we're not just going to talk about money. I got to stick to my notes because I will go all over the place. All right. Tonight we're not just going to talk about money. We're going to talk about unlocking the potential that's already inside of you. Okay. You guys ready? Type in a 7 if you are ready. If you have not registered for Saturday's session, okay, I'm telling you right now, I don't even need to tell you what we're going to talk about on Saturday, right? Just know that it's going to be good. So I just dropped the link again. Okay. So click on the link. It's Saturday at 12 p.m. Yes, there will be a replay, right? I know you got to take the kids to soccer practice and dance practice. Maybe you want to sleep in, maybe you wake up at 11:59 and then you just hop on the Zoom and it's like, okay, I just made it. Whatever you got to do, make sure you are registered. You don't want to miss this. Okay. So the first way to find money, hidden money, okay, find money to start your investments is looking at your numbers. Somebody write looking at your numbers in the chat. Looking at your numbers. What do you mean, Kat? What does that mean? What do you mean by looking at my numbers, okay? There is something magical. There is something powerful that happens when you literally look at where is your money going. This is probably one of the most powerful exercises that I do with my clients. You ready? Okay. I'm about to give it to you. Now, Kat, I can't believe you're giving all of this stuff for free. Are you going to do it? Okay. Because my clients, when we hop on a Zoom call, we are doing it together. So when you hire me, I am here to make sure that you are successful. Okay. So, if you want to do it on your own, you have to be that accountability partner for yourself. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to print out. I want you to print it out. Please don't do it on the screen. It's not the same effect. Okay. You're going to print out. Kat, I don't have a printer. There's a FedEx next to you. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay. Please don't find excuses not to do it, because then your money's just going to stay exactly where you are right now. Okay. And so I want you to print out October's bank statement. Okay. If it's not available, then at that point, then you can print out September's. Okay. But I'm pretty sure we're well into November. It should be ready by now. And I want you to go line by line. And I'm not exaggerating. Okay. If it's 5, 6, 7 pages, well, that in itself already shows you that you're spending a lot of money. Type in an 8 if you're with me, right? Type in an 8 if you're with me, okay? It really shouldn't be that long, but let's say it is 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. Well, that already shows you I am spending a lot of money, okay? So there's already a shift. You're already becoming aware that why is my bank statement 7, 8 pages? Like, what am I spending my money on, okay? So if it's not that long, okay, all right, you're still not off the hook. I want you to go line by line. And I want you to highlight everywhere you spent money that you don't even remember what you bought. I'm going to repeat that. I want you to go line by line and highlight everywhere that you spent money and you cannot remember what it was. Every time I do this exercise with my clients, with my students, in my programs, in my one-on-ones, right? It's usually around $500, $600, $700, $800. Well, that $500, $600, $800, if you put that into an investment account, averaging about anywhere from 8 to 12%, did you know in the next 15 years that'll be 6 figures? Right now, you're swiping, oh, DoorDash, $23. Oh, I'll give them a tip. It's 28 now. Oh, let me order some food. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let me do this. Oh, let me swipe this miscellaneous thing. Let me take $40 out of the ATM. Next thing you know, you have all these miscellaneous charges, right? That average about $500, $600, $700. As a matter of fact, I had a young lady when earlier in my journey, she was spending about $1,500 on Amazon. All right. There is no shame. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I tell my clients this all the time. When you hop on a call with me, all that beating yourself up, all that shame, all that guilt, I want you to leave it out the window. We are not here to beat you up. You do enough of that on your own. You beat yourself up enough. You don't need me to do it for you. You do that enough for yourself. When you come on my calls, when you come on my sessions, right? We are here for love, right? We are here for expansion. And there is no judgment in love. I am not here to judge you. I am here to help you fix it. Somebody write fix it. I am not here to beat myself up. I am here to fix it. Okay. So she had about $1,500 that she was spending every month on Amazon. She had no idea what was happening. She needed this. Oh, let me just add it to cart. You needed this for the house. Oh, let me just add it to cart. Oh, the kids need this. Let me add it to cart. Oh, husband needs this. Let me add it to cart. And next thing you know, she was spending about $1,500 on Amazon and she had no clue. So guess what I told her? I said, okay, I'm not going to tell you to stop spending on Amazon because that's ridiculous. You can't go from spending $1,500 on Amazon to zero. You're going to relapse, right? We don't want that. We want small, significant changes. Somebody write small, significant changes. Guys, some of you are stuck in your money, right? The money management that you have going on, you're stuck in it because you're trying to go from 0 to 60. No, we need to go from 0 to 1 to 2. We need to start with small, significant changes. And so I said, okay, I'm going to challenge you. Instead of spending $1,500 on Amazon, I'd like for you to spend $1,000. Can you handle that? She was like, oh, I'm going to spend like $200. Like, no way. I didn't even know I was doing that. The very next month, do you know how much she ended up spending on Amazon? She ended up spending $450 on Amazon. Okay. And so notice I didn't say zero. Okay. Because that's not the goal. The goal is not to go to zero. You are human. You are a human in 2023 going in 2024. For me to tell you to spend $0 on Amazon is ridiculous, right? That is not realistic. But notice how she was able to save almost $1,100. And so guess what she did with that? She put it into her investment. I mean, that money was already being spent. She was spending it anyway. Every month she was spending it. So it's not about not spending it anymore. It's about spending it. What's the word I'm looking for? I just had a brain freeze. It's about spending it strategically. There you go. That's the word I was looking for, right? It's about spending it strategically. You want to rewire your money. You want your cash to flow into things that bring you expansion. Somebody write expansion in the chat, right? It's not about cutting your spending. I'm not Dave Ramsey or Susie Orman. I'm not going to tell you to live off of, $2,000 a month, even though you make 10K a month. No. I rebuke that type of energy. You are a human having a human experience on this earth. You want to travel. You want to have good food. You want your lamb. You want your steak. You want to spend time with your man. You want to take your kids out. I am not here to make you cut back on spending, but I'm here to show you where you can spend your money to expand your life. Type in an 8 if you're with me, right? We are here to flow our money to expansion. And so that $1,500 that she was spending on Amazon, we're going to now rewire that to her investments. And now we added an extra $250K to her investments in the next 10 to 15 years. Type in an 8 if you're with me, okay? And so it's not about cutting your expenses. Now, if you're spending on things that are hurting you, okay, things like fast food, right? Chick-fil-A, and it's just $15 here. Next thing you know, you spent $300 on Chick-fil-A. That's a lot of Chick-fil-A, right? Spending on things, any vices that are detrimental to your health, any vices that are causing any friction between you and the people that you love, right? These are things that are hurting you. And so, yes, you want to cut back on those, but to cut back on things that bring you expansion, what's the point? I'm not here to make money and just store it. No, I'm here to expand, okay? All right. So one of the easiest ways to find money to start your investments is to what? Look at your numbers. Okay. I'm going to put the link in the chat one more time. If you like what you're hearing right now, okay, click on the link below. I haven't even talked about what we're going to talk about on Saturday, but I want you to just click on the link below. Why? Because when you take action, you are holding yourself accountable. When you take action, you are telling God, the universe, right? Whoever your higher power, whoever you believe in, you're telling them that you are serious, that you are making a decision about changing your financial situation. Okay? All right. Number 2, right? Let's talk a little bit about shifting the way that you look at money. Okay? I know you're probably telling me, oh, Kat, I thought you were going to tell me to go find this app and download this one thing, and then I'll be able to find money. The money that you want is already in front of you. What's happening is the beliefs that you have about money, right? I'm not good enough, right? I'm not worthy. Oh, that's for them over there. That'll never happen to me. Those are the ones that are blocking your view. Talk to me in the chat if you're with me, right? Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I would never make that much money. Oh, that's going to take forever. All those are blocking you from seeing the possibilities. All the things around you that can bring you more money, you're holding yourself back because you have this belief that you are not worthy. Let's do a little exercise for a minute. I want you to close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Deep cleansing breath out, right? And I'd like for you to imagine that your investments are flourishing. You have real estate investments all over the country. You own a 10-story building in Rwanda, making you $10K a month in rent. You own another property in Mexico and in Colombia. Your stock investments are paying you dividends. You're making 20, 30K passive income from your stock investments. You have some art that's worth thousands of dollars, right? You have some barrels of rum that are growing at 30, 40% every year. And you have so much cash that you don't even know what to do with it. How does that feel? How would it feel to have so much cash that you can never run out of it? How would that feel? Right? Okay. Now I'd like for you can open your eyes because I can't see you. Okay. I'm assuming your eyes were closed. You can open your eyes. And now I'd like for you to think to yourself, what was that negative self-talk? Okay. There's usually a little negative self-talk, a little devil on your shoulder that's saying, that's never going to happen. You don't have enough money for that. Oh, that's just a dream. You're not good enough for that. Oh, why do you need all that money anyway? Yeah, you're too greedy, right? These are the things that are stopping you from seeing the money that's already in front of you. I'm going to repeat that. That little negative self-talk that's telling you, oh, you're not worthy. Oh, I don't make enough money. I don't qualify. Okay. I'm living paycheck to paycheck or I make 6 figures, but money's still tight. All of these things, all of that little, that's what's stopping you from seeing the money that's already in front of you. And so when you work with me, right? When you enroll in my programs or you work with me one-on-one, we blast through those. We shut them up and we replace them when you are worthy. The more money that I have, the more impact I can make on this earth. I am enough. I have enough and I am safe. These are the things that we work on when you work with me. Okay. Number 3. Okay. Number 3. Right? Start where you are. Okay. All right. I know you were waiting for me to give you some app or some website that you can go to and find money. No. Start with where you are. Let me explain what I mean by that. Okay. I had a client. Okay. I wrote her name here, but I can't say her name out loud. Let's just call her Joe. Okay. We're going to call her Joe. Right? She came to me. She actually lives in Haiti. Okay. This is a client who lives in Haiti, right? She is not in the United States. She lives in Haiti. And she came to me because she had already started her investments, but she didn't know what she was doing. She saw her portfolio just stay exactly where it was, but it was never growing. And she had that portfolio for 10 years and nothing ever happened to the portfolio. So she was like, hey, Kat, I started investing and, somebody told me to buy this stock. It didn't go down, but it's not growing either. I need your help. Okay. So of course she went through my program. I taught her, how to invest, how to pick the right stocks, right? How to manage her investments, how to open the right account for taxes, and so on and so forth, right? We talked about all of that. And I asked her, what is your budget? How much would you feel comfortable to put towards your investments in order to get you to your financial freedom number? Okay. Again, her number was 500 as well. Huh? There's a theme there. Okay. 500. It's a theme. Okay. Hint, hint. All right. Her number was $500. And so she was like, man, I really wish I could put more, but the most I can do right now is 500. And I said, there is nothing wrong with that. If all you could have done is 100, I would have been okay with that as well. And so she started with $500. Next thing you know, her investments almost doubled. And so guess what happened? She got excited about her investment. She was like, wow, Kat, this is working and I'm only putting $500. I need to go find more money. Look at that. Right? I need to go find more money. It is much more powerful for you to decide to go find more money than for me to give you a list of different things that you could do to go find money. And then you look at the list and you never do any of it. But when you decide, when it comes from within, right, then you take action and you actually go find the money. Guess what happened to Joe? Okay. Joe had a little soap business. She was selling to her friends and to her family. All right. She took that soap business into overdrive. And she grew her soap business to multiple six figures within the span of working with me. And guess what? She had multiple six figures to add to her investments. And now her portfolio, I haven't spoken to her in a few months, right? I'm pretty sure her portfolio has passed $500,000 by now. Why? Because she started where she was. And when she started where she was and she was able to see the results, it fueled her. It made her see, wow, this actually works. Okay, so if it's working this good with 500, I wonder how I can find an extra 500, an extra 500. And next thing you know, she's putting 1,500. Then she started putting 2,000. Type it in 8 if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, guys, you're looking for money. You're trying to get to step 200 when you haven't even done step 1. The reason why you're stuck, the reason why you have this blockage and you can't seem to get past this level that you are is because you're worried about step 200 and you're not focused on step 1. Somebody write step 1 in the chat. Start with where you are. If all you can do is 500 a month, start with 500. If all you can do is 750, start with 750. Most of my clients are doing anywhere from 1,500 up to about 3,000 in their investments. If that's out of reach for you, it's okay. Start with where you are, because what happens is you start with where you are, you start to get creative. Your mind starts to expand. You start to believe in yourself more. You start to have confidence. You start to be excited. And guess what? This is all energy of what? Expansion. And guess what? Money is energy. Money loves the energy of expansion. And so if you are vibrating at the energy of expansion, guess what happens? Money comes to you easily. All right? And so any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, we got a couple people, right? Child, step 1, Omosule, hola, hello, everyone. Expansion, and Angelia said expansion. Love that. Oh, we got a nice turnout tonight. I think I need to go live on Wednesdays. Okay, usually I go live on Mondays, but I don't really see that many people like I do tonight. You guys packed the house tonight, okay? So I might switch over to Wednesdays, okay? Hint, hint, okay. All right, so while you guys are typing in your questions, okay? While you guys are typing in your questions, okay, how do I get rid of this? Because I'm highlighting someone. Okay, there you go. While you're typing in your questions, let's review, okay? Go ahead and type in questions. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? Let's review. So the first thing, where to find money to start your investments. Number 1, what did we talk about? Look at your numbers. Print out last month's bank statement and highlight everywhere that you spent money that you don't even remember. That's the money you're going to start your investments with, okay? If you don't remember what it wasn't important. Am I right or am I right, right? If you're looking at it and you're like, I don't even remember what I spent this money on, then it wasn't important. It wasn't rent. It wasn't groceries. It wasn't your light bill. It wasn't your school stuff. It wasn't your daycare. It wasn't nothing that's important. That's why you don't remember it. And so if you're already spending it, there's nothing wrong with that. We want to spend it strategically. We want to spend it in a place that's going to bring you what? expansion. Okay. Number 2, we talked about shifting your money beliefs, right? We talked about that negative little self-talk like, you're not good enough. You're not worthy. That you're being greedy. Why do you need that much money? You'll never get there. That's going to be too hard. Whatever that little, whatever that is, let's shut it up. Okay? And let's replace it with, you are worthy. I am enough. I have enough. I am safe, right? Let's replace it with that. And number 3, start with where you are. Okay. When you start with where you are, you start to see the results, then you start to get excited, and that brings expansion. And now money just can't stay away from you. Money just sticks to you like honey. Okay. All right. So to conclude, now I dropped the link in the chat. I kept dropping it. Okay. So this Saturday at 12 p.m. Okay, I'm having a workshop. The title is Multiplying Your Money Through Investing. What are we going to be learning on that workshop? We're going to teach you how to find money. That little exercise I did with you, that's just the beginning. We're going to go find money for you to invest. Number 2, we're going to teach you how to multiply your money. Different ways to multiply. Yes, investing in the stock market is only one way. There are many, many, many ways for you to multiply your money. And then number 3, we're going to teach you how to automate your investments. The reason why a lot of people don't start their investments is because they think it's going to be a lot of work. They think they need to be glued in front of the screen, looking at charts all day, and they're like, I don't have time for that. Or they think that they need to learn, everything there is about the stock market to be able to know what they're doing. I'm here to tell you, you don't need any of that, okay? So again, we're going to teach you how to find money. We're going to teach you how to multiply money, and we're going to teach you how to automate your investment. So go ahead, click on the link below. It's right in the chat. I'm going to drop it in, I don't know where you're watching from. If you're watching on my personal Facebook, if you're watching on my LinkedIn, I'm live all over the place. Okay. So I will drop the link if you don't see it. Okay. Where you are. All right. I might be able to drop it here on any questions, by the way. Any questions, comments, or observations? Any questions? Okay. You probably have a question. What time is the live on Saturday? What time is the workshop on Saturday? It's at 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay. All right. So will there be a replay, Kat? Yes, there will absolutely be a replay. Okay. So if you missed it, or if you can't make it, or even if you can't make it exactly at 12, just come. Why? Because you're taking action. You're making a decision. Okay. So I just dropped the link on my business page. Okay. I dropped the link in my personal page. All I have left is to drop the link in my Facebook group. Okay. Any questions, comments, or observations? All right. I don't see any questions. I'm gonna hop off in just a few. All right. Hi, Carmel. I see you all here. Okay, there it is. I put the link everywhere. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Talk soon. See you Saturday. All right. Click on the link. Saturday, 12 p.m. I can't make it. There will be a replay. Okay. All right, guys. Bye-bye.